Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. JJ Redick says cross-country runner gives Lakers blueprint in preseason win. Los Angeles Lakers rookie head coach JJ Redick notched his first preseason victory, 107-102 over the Milwaukee Bucks and his former coach Doc Rivers, in the NBA, thanks to undrafted rookie Quincy Oliveri's fourth-quarter heroics. Quincy just completely changed the game, Redick told reporters afterward. And to me, and I told our guys this after, what he did is the blueprint for what we're asking for a few of our players in terms of just picking up full court, being disruptive, taking time off the shot clock. I thought he just executed exactly what we want from someone in his position. And we've challenged a number of guys, and they've done it well to varying degrees, but haven't seen it executed that well until tonight with Quincy. Oliveri left everything on the floor when given the opportunity. The 6'3" rookie out of Xavier scored 11 points and added 5 rebounds with 2 assists and without a single turnover in 10 minutes, all in the fourth quarter. But it was his tenacious defense that stood out the most to Redick. So he's got a background running cross-country, so he's in unbelievable shape at all times, Redick said of Oliveri. According to Oliveri, running became a shared bond with his father. My father, when I was 12 years old, we started running with a group around Atlanta, Oliveri told reporters after the game. And around that time, I just noticed that came easy to me. It was fun because I was able to run around downtown Atlanta and see all the beautiful buildings. It became an every Sunday bonding for the father and son. And next thing you know, it correlated directly with basketball, Oliveri said. Redick revealed that Oliveri won nearly every run the Lakers did in August and September and registered the highest score in almost all shooting drills. Oliveri said his late AAU coach's words stuck with him. He always said that in order to get a job here in the NBA, I have to be the most in shape, Oliveri said. And that was something I took pride in. So Redick was not the most surprised when Oliveri picked up the Bucks' opposing guard full court with such consistency and energy. He takes the game very seriously, Redick said. He's a player who I talk about care factor, a player who has a care factor for doing it the right way and wanting to execute whatever vision you give him. I'm excited that he's in our program. I really am. We look at him as a coaching staff in very high regard. Oliveri subbed Bronny James with 9:24 left in the fourth quarter and the Lakers trailing 89-74. The undrafted guard quickly made his presence felt with back-to-back rebounds and a three-pointer that ignited the Lakers' 20-0 run. His step-back three-pointer tied the game 89-89 with 5:39 left and the whole Lakers bench up on their feet. Another three-pointer from Oliveri with 4:56 left capped the Lakers' 20-point explosion as they grabbed a 94-89 lead. Proposed Lakers trade sends D'Angelo Russell out east. Save for his rookie season in 2015-16, there hasn't been a season in Lakers guard D'Angelo Russell's career when he wasn't a subject of trade talks. He enters the 2024-25 season in familiar territory, with many insiders and analysts expecting the Lakers to shop the veteran guard before the February 6, 2025 trade deadline. Bleacher Report's Andy Bailey has proposed a trade that would send Russell to the Bulls as part of a 3-team trade also involving the Pelicans. Los Angeles Lakers receive, Zach LaVine and Antonio Reeves. Chicago Bulls receive, Brandon Ingram, D'Angelo Russell, Jalen Hood-Schifino, a 2029 first-round pick from Los Angeles, and a 2031 first-round pick from Los Angeles. New Orleans Pelicans receive, Rui Hachimura, Chris Duarte, Cam Reddish, Jackson Hayes, and a 2031 first-round pick from Chicago. Bailey argued that Ingram, who did not sign a contract extension with the Pelicans this summer, could be a disgruntled asset on the move. Similarly, LaVine was actively shopped by the Bulls last season, per multiple insiders, and could be best served heading to the Lakers, his hometown franchise. The proposed trade would reunite Russell and Ingram, who were teammates during the latter's debut season with the Lakers in 2016-17. However, Bailey felt neither player could be a long-term fit with the Bulls, and that they should execute the proposed trade just to hand the franchise to the young duo of Josh Giddey and Mattis Buzelis. Since Ingram and Russell are both on expiring contracts, both can become free agents in 2025, the Bulls could be tempted to do the trade just to dump the salaries and clean the books for a fresh start. If they can't find other takers to flip them, Russell and Ingram, to before February, they can simply let their money come off the books next summer, Bailey wrote on October 9. Adding Hood-Schifino gives them another interesting young guard to take a look at during these rebuilding years, too. More importantly, this framework nets Chicago a first-round pick, as it does for New Orleans. That may not sound like enough to Bulls fans, but it's an awful lot better than having to attach a first to LaVine to unload him, as Mark suggested they'd have to do in June. Bailey's trade proposal calls for the Lakers to part with 2 coveted first-round picks. One wonders if LaVine is the caliber of player the Rob Pelinka-led front office would be willing to part with valuable draft assets. Last season, several insiders suggested that the Lakers were inclined to trade the picks for players such as Donovan Mitchell, Trae Young, and DeJounte Murray. Milwaukee Bucks coach Doc Rivers criticizes unusual decision made by Los Angeles Lakers this offseason. As the new NBA season begins, the Milwaukee Bucks are eager to regain their position as one of the top teams in the league. Last year, they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs, partly due to key injuries at a bad time. With co-stars Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo still on the team, Milwaukee is feeling optimistic about their chances. This offseason, they brought back a familiar face to their coaching staff, former assistant coach Darvin Ham. Ham was the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers for the past 2 seasons, before being let go. He previously worked with the Bucks under former head coach Mike Budenholzer and helped them win the NBA title in 2021. Bucks head coach Doc Rivers has a lot of respect for Ham, which influenced his decision to bring him back. Rivers defended Ham, saying that the Lakers' choice to fire him makes no sense. "It's been great. First of all, he's been here even longer than me. He knows things that I didn't know. He has relationships with the players. Another guy that can trust. Trust is so important for players. And more importantly, he deserves it. I'm not going to get into the whole thing that happened there, but he took a team to a Western Finals, and then the following year, he won the in-season tournament, which they say we should have a lot of value on, and then they release him. It literally makes no sense, but it happens. It happens to all of us. It's part of what we do. But Darvin Ham's a coach, he should be on the sidelines, and I wanted him next to me." Ham had a mixed experience with the Lakers, leading them to the Western Conference Finals in his first year. However, some of his unusual rotations and lack of preparation led to his dismissal. Now, back with the Bucks, Ham is focused on helping the team return to success. He knows that if he performs well, he could be considered for another head coaching position soon. This season, the Bucks will face tough competition from teams like the Boston Celtics, New York Knicks, and Philadelphia 76ers in the Eastern Conference. It won't be easy, but the Bucks believe they can come out on top this year. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Doc Rivers? Leave your opinion in the comments.